Hey, this is Retro Winners. This is going to be a regular series on this channel. Just want to say thanks again to everyone who participated in the 2005 racing games video. Really appreciate it. I'm still in the process of contacting everyone who was involved to tell them the video's up. Anyway, so obviously I'm doing the Forza Motorsport cars, like flying laps at the minute. They're going to come daily until obviously I've run out of cars, then they'll stop. But I thought alongside that, once a week I will do a gameplay walkthrough, whatever you want to call it, of the game itself, and we're going to play it to 100%, both career and arcade mode. Naturally we're going to start with career mode because that makes the most logical sense. So yeah, this is one of the older games where you have to pick your starting region. I've already set my settings how I like them. Now I always pick Asia as my starting region because I like Asian cars, and for this game the Silvia is probably the best choice, so that's what we're going to go with. I'm just going to set my difficulty while I do that. Please don't laugh at my choice of difficulty. I do usually have it like that. I mean, the train driver tire function is kind of an interesting thing in this game because you have to train the driver tire and he can do races on your behalf, which you could have in the later Forza games, but you don't train him yourself, you just hire someone else's driver. This one you have to create the driver yourself, which is kind of a good idea, but kind of not, because the driver can only be as good as you. So yeah, if you're not great, your driver's probably not going to be great either. But it is handy, say for example in the endurance races you just can't be asked to do them. It is a good thing to have. Anyway, I don't want to waffle too much, so we're going to go. Now I have completed this game before, all the way through 100%, but I'm doing it again for the sake of the video. So what you want to do is you want to start off with the point-to-point races, because they give you much better prizes than, see, they're my previous runs. They give you much better prizes than the normal amateur events. Like, well, not money prizes, but like the actual cars you win for these events are a lot faster. Because to be honest, the cars you win for the amateur events are pretty obsolete. You probably won't need them unless you modify them. But you can actually complete this game without buying a single upgrade. It really is just, obviously if you know what cars to use, you can do it without buying a single upgrade. Now I have to be careful because I've got no sound on. And one of the features in this game, I don't think it was a thing in any of the later ones, but if you bounce off the rev limiter, it actually damages your engine. And I don't mean like if you bounce off it for like 5 minutes, I mean literally just one bounce off the rev limit will damage your engine, and obviously in Forza games you have to pay for any damage. So I'm going to try my best to play through this game all the way without getting a single credit of damage that I have to pay. Yeah, obviously that was going to be easier said than done, but also there's no rewind in this game. I think rewind didn't actually come to the series until Motorsport 3 in 2009. Also, if you're wondering, am I going to do the later Forza games? I mean, yeah, obviously I will eventually, but I kind of have a rule for this channel that I'm only going to play games that are at least 20 years old, because that kind of goes against the whole retro theme. Obviously, if you saw my 2005 video, this game does in fact turn 20 years old this year, so therefore it does count as an old game now. The crazy thing is I was alive when this game came out, so yeah, that also means technically I'm old as well, but oh well. Also, if you feel like my voice is a bit croaky, I am on the latter end of a cold. I'm a lot better now than I was a few days ago. It kind of started on the 31st of December. That's when I started noticing symptoms, and then the couple of days after that it was really bad. But then since then I've kind of gradually got better. I've still got a bit of a cough though, so if I do cough on this video, I apologise. Also, I've got no microphone. I am just recording my voice on my phone. I do have a microphone, and I do have a PC, hence, you know, I'm recording this on a capture card at the minute, because I couldn't, for the life of me, figure out how to get XMU to work. But luckily, because I've got the game, and I've got a capture card, I thought I'll just do it on there, play it on the 360, because it's backwards compatible on the Xbox 360, so if you've got an Xbox 360, you can actually play this game. See, not a single credit spent on damage. Also, this game doesn't have XP. The levelling up is determined by how much credits you earn. And I think, if I remember correctly, you win a prize car every 5 levels. Until you get to level 45, and then you win one every level. But every level in between that, you get discounts and upgrades and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm probably just going to do this championship for this video. I think this is the FR championship, I think. There's only 2 events, but obviously I don't want the video to be too long. But I'm probably going to record a bunch all together. So after I've done this one, I'll probably record the next, because I'm going away at the end of the week. And I'm going to be away from home for about a month, so I need to record at least 4 videos in advance, so I just set them to upload automatically. So yeah, about the microphone situation, you might be able to hear background noise and the occasional vibration from my controller. You probably would have heard it just a minute ago. And also, you might actually hear the fan on my PC. It's very quiet, but I don't know how sensitive my phone's microphone is, so you might be able to hear it, you might not. But hopefully, if I keep talking, you will be able to hear the clicking of my controller as I steer. There's not really anything I can do about that. So if it's annoying, I really apologise. But it'll probably be the same on a microphone as well. No, I'm still getting used to using a microphone. The reason I'm not using it is because on the Elgato recording software, when I plugged the microphone in, the bars that detected the sound weren't moving. But the only problem is I can't test that it's working because my monitor, the speakers are blown, they don't work. I do have speakers, but I haven't plugged them in yet. And I don't know how long it would take to plug them in. I've never had to do it before, so I'm kind of new to the whole PC thing. I had it for like a year. I was always a laptop guy. But yeah, I finally got a PC. Very kindly donated by my uncle, who didn't need it anymore. But he needs a very powerful PC for his job, and I think the PC he had just wasn't cutting it anymore, so he just let me have it, which is very nice of him. I would have happily paid him, but he insisted I didn't have to, so yeah, very lucky really. But yeah, not really much else to say at this point. I'm just doing the race. I've noticed on this game, even though the AI drivers are on hard, they're still variable, if that makes sense. So they will get better as you progress. Like in these low level races, they're really slow no matter what difficulty you have them on. I mean, obviously they'll be a lot slower if you have them on easy, but even on hard, they're still pretty easy to beat if you're good. Like, to be honest, as long as you stay on the track, you won't really have a problem. The only thing that might be a challenge is if you don't start at the front. Like if you start at the back of the grid and you don't have a 4-wheel drive car, you might have a bit of trouble getting past them. But obviously, like I said, in these early level races, you won't really have a problem. Even if you're not that good, as long as you don't crash, you'll be fine. Because the AI aren't very good at overtaking. I mean, obviously, if you leave the door wide open, then they will. But then they're not very tactical. Like, they won't do risky manoeuvres or anything that... They're not that aggressive. In the later games, they are much more aggressive and they will do stupid things. I see, I bounced off the limiter then. So I got because I can't hear it. Because if I have the volume on, you will hear it on the microphone and it will sound horrible. So I'll have to turn it off, but I can't plug headphones into this controller because it's not an official Xbox One, and the headphone jack is tiny bit too small, so most headphones don't fit into it, which is really annoying, but it's the only controller I've got. So because I do have the official Xbox Ones, but they're all battery powered and my charge block doesn't work, and I don't have any actual batteries, and if I did, I don't have the thing to put them in. See, that's a great price for the first ever race. B2 class Mitsubishi Evo FQ330. So it's not even the base model, it's the more powerful version. Not sure why they put that and not the FQ400, but I'll take it. Also, it's a bit odd considering the FQ series of Evos was only sold in the UK, and this is an American game. So I don't really understand that. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there because we finished the FR challenge. If you like the video, please subscribe. These will come every week, hopefully, unless I say otherwise, and I'll see you in the next one.